If you work in radio, this latest round of firings is real scary, and unfortunately, there are more to come. For financial reasons, it's inevitable. Still, this can be an opportune time for on-air talent because so much of what comes out the speaker has been automated and syndicated and voice-tracked and has become so unlocal. Listeners and advertisers hear the difference between robotic radio and stations and talent that are more diligent and more local. I'm Holland Cooke, the consultant, for over 20 years, and for much of that time I've specialized in talk radio. Increasingly, my work is now at the intersection of broadcasting and the internet, where you want to be if this is your chosen work. Before I hung out my shingle in 1995, I hired all the on-air people at WTOP in Washington for 7 years. And then I staffed an entire new media unit at USA Today. So I've spent several decades on the other side of the desk from job seekers who do what you do. Now I'm often asked to help client stations fill openings, and I also coach on-air people. So I speak from experience when I tell you two things that may surprise you. Number one, even after all these firings have displaced so many, some good jobs are hard to fill. If you're looking for work, that may be frustrating to hear, but it's true. Years of cutbacks have clobbered radio's farm team. Our industry is not as attractive a career path at entry level as it was when radio was a more local medium. There just aren't as many local jobs, and lots of experienced professionals who have been pushed out, stayed out, and went into other lines of work. I know this is hard to hear if you feel desperate to find work, but there are employers desperately looking for the right people to fill openings. Number two, and know this the next time you have a job interview, the person doing the hiring may be more nervous than you are. With so much at stake now, every hire is under the microscope. So your job search will test your skill as a communicator. Another skill you need is hands-on know-how when it comes to digital media. Advertising dollars are moving from legacy media like AM/FM radio to the internet, so stations are under intense pressure to develop and monetize digital content. Stations that can do well, because research tells us that radio is the best companion medium to the internet. So you want to be proficient at blogging and podcasting and shooting video and still photos and using social media, producing videos like this, which I did on my laptop. It's even easier on iPad. And this is something small market stations seem to be better at doing than big market stations. So if you're upwardly mobile, seem digitally savvy, but knowing how to do the job won't get you the job. So I want to share what I have consistently observed over several decades about how to get hired. Make your next job your best job. That's the title of a recent two-part series in the monthly newsletter I've been writing for over 20 years. And you can read this special report even if you don't subscribe to my newsletter. It's information I want you to have, including where to look for work and where people who hire look for help. What to do before you make contact with the person you want to hire you. How to make contact-specific advice about your air check and resume references. The job interview, avoiding common turnoffs and what you should ask. And about money, industry averages, what on-air jobs typically pay in large, medium, and small markets. A respected agent explains the biggest mistake talent makes negotiating salary. Do you want an agent? What about ratings bonuses? And what else? You want to negotiate a list, not a number. And the internet and social media present a number of issues you'll want to discuss when you're making your deal. Approach all of this methodically, and you'll be lots better off. You can read what I've put together in the June and August 2015 issues of my monthly newsletter. If you attended the Talkers New York conference, you already have the June issue. To subscribe, hit www.hollandcooke.com hollandcooke.com. It'll be the smartest $99 you invest in yourself this year. The bonus items alone are worth more than the cost of subscribing. But even if you don't subscribe, you're welcome to read my special report. I rarely offer single issues, but these two are available. The yearly subscription is $99. Divided by 12, that's $8.25 a month. These 2 months, $16.50. For an instant download, hit www.hollandcooke.com.